Hi Fantasy Managers, and welcome to FPL Team Talk, and welcome to Fantasy Challenge Game Week 33. I'm going to quickly go through the rules and the side I have put together, so let me know what you think of it in the comments below. As usual, make sure you hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and let's take a look at it. So the game rules for game week 33 are that red cards are worth -8 points and yellow cards are worth -5. And this is a really difficult one to decide what to do. I did toy with the idea of just not going with any plain defenders. I almost felt like defenders are it feels more likely to pick up the yellow cards. And if they do, and even keep a clean sheet, they end up with 1 point. If they don't keep a clean sheet and they get a yellow card, then I'm on minus. So I feel like straight away, I just feel like I don't want a defender. But in the end, I think if you're going to have to, it's a 1 week punt. Obviously, you have your budget to play with. You can have 5 players from each side, but you might as well just go for it and just put your neck on the line almost. And that's what I've done with this side. So could have gone Liverpool defence, wouldn't have an issue with that. I've just stuck all my eggs into one basket. There's no point. It's not like you're playing a longer term game like FPL. You're just going to get top 3. Or you might as well finish 10 million. So I've just gone all in for Arsenal defence. If none of these play, and I will be obviously keeping it on the team sheets as they come in, then I will just adjust them. I have the budget to do that. I've got about 2.7 million in the bank, and I don't need to worry about my bench because I will be putting the players in that are actually playing. Because remember, you can change your lineup right up until kickoff of the match your player is playing in. So I would go for White, Zinchenko and Kivior as being slightly more attacking. Wouldn't mind if you wanted to drop Kivior. You could go Bradley if he was playing. But again, I'm just going all Arsenal. So I've gone Raya, literally hoping for Arsenal keep a clean sheet. I think at home to Villa, I don't think it's a given. Wouldn't blame anyone for going for Man City in this instance. But then I do want those Man City attackers, and that would restrict me somewhat. In midfield then, I've gone Havertz. I think he's playing up front. I do think he'll play. I'm a little bit unsure about Saka because he keeps seeming to pick up knocks. Could go Saka if he plays. Doku and De Bruyne I think would be good shouts. However, if Foden plays, possibly bring him in, but I think his minutes will be managed, so I would also be a bit reticent about that. Jack Grealish might be another one that if he plays, I'll bring him in. And Luis Diaz, I think I would prefer Salah, but because I've got De Bruyne, Haaland up front, I just don't have the money to be able to bring him in. Haaland up front, he would be my captain, I think, in this case. Alvarez, I think he'll get minutes. And then Darwin up front. That would complete. So I've just got 3 teams that I'm playing. But when you've got Arsenal at home to Villa, and City at home to Luton, and Liverpool at home to Palace, I just think you have to go all in on those players. So other players I'll look out for. If Rico Lewis starts, I could be tempted to go him. That wouldn't be a bad shout. I mean, if you want to go all in on Man City, and then instead bring in maybe... instead of having Doku and De Bruyne, maybe you want to go Saka and Odegaard. I don't think that would be a bad shout. The other thing as well, of course, you want to go all on Liverpool because you think they're going to get a clean sheet against Palace. Do that, and then you can still maybe keep Darwin, and instead of Luis Diaz, you could possibly go for Odegaard or someone like that. But I think those 3 teams have to be teams we go all in on. In terms of 5 points and 8 points deduction, I just don't know if you can plan for it. I just think... there is the Arsenal players who don't tend to pick up a lot of yellow cards, but I haven't looked too much detail into the fact that will Luis Diaz pick up a yellow card? It just feels too much open. I think you've just got to pick the best side you can and just hope that they don't pick up the yellow cards. But I don't expect Arsenal to pick up many yellow cards when they're going to be monopolising the ball as much as they can. As well should be the same for Liverpool and Man City. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. That's it for this one then, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the side. Is there any players that you think I've overlooked or I should be considering? In the meantime, we'll come back at you with the normal Fantasy League content. Team selection will be coming out shortly. All that good stuff next week, as well as watch lists. So if you enjoy the videos, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And in the meantime, take care. Speak to you soon.